Hello, and welcome to the hilarious art stream that I'm terrible on. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh. I wonder. I wonder. I wonder. So the males and females of the species are supposed to look really similar. So I'm definitely going to give this guy like a very slight frame. And because they're like bird people, I'm totally going to make the males like more flamboyant. Just makes logical sense to me. Oh, I need my stream music. No, go to YouTube and play it on YouTube. I don't trust you. I don't know how the audio levels are, so just let me know if you can't hear me. Wish it wasn't always cold. That'd be so great. Why is stabilization set so high with this eraser? It's like at 20 something. I don't need it that high. Thanks. Beep boop boop ba. Beep boop beep bop boop. Beep boop beep bop boop. I should do AI art, but instead of AI, it's just all generated by my mouth. Like beep boop bop, beep boop boop, beep boop bop. Beautiful. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Don't make fun of me. I may or may not be dancing.
Cool. Ooh, I don't like that. Trying to revive King of the Hill? Ugh. It's not that I particularly didn't enjoy King of the Hill. It's that it was, kind of its own thing. It's finished. It's done. Let it be done. Man. So,
Can't decide which version I like more. This one? Yes, that one. Welcome, welcome to the stream. We're just chilling. I oh my god, I hate myself for saying that. Um, Welcome to the stream. I am working on this character design. I'm also looking for other commissions, so I have to do this at the same time. It's like, ay ay ay. what just happened. Zesty. Alright, let's figure this out. I haven't actually liked this pose quite yet.
Hey Cornelius.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm doing fine actually. But how about you?
I am doing okay. I am trying to figure out how to draw this person, this like angel person.
Oh, good. Can I see it?
Oh yeah, I'm just streaming it to Twitch right now, um, because
Oh,
uh, my computer cannot handle streaming to like multiple places. So head over to my Twitch.
let me see your Twitch. Let me see if I'm at your Twitch. Let's see. Just a sec. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you? Ah, here you go.
You find it?
Found it.
Cool,
I
cool, cool.
think. Is it?
Parallel illustration.
Yep. I was afraid of saying it and not being you. I just reloaded the page. It's not opening. I can't see anything. Now I can see it. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I'm trying to build my Twitch viewership right now. It's not doing what I want it to.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. I feel like I'm streaming like every day, but I don't ever really have that many viewers, like ever. And I don't
You
know if.
know,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
No, I just like I can't figure out if like I'm doing like am I not linking it properly? Is it not like I don't know. I can't figure it out.
You know, um, you know, well, you could just, well, it's actually marketing, you know, at the end of the day.
I know. I am a marketer. It's kind of wild. Like I should be better at this. Like it feels weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer just a quick. Okay, so basically, to create like a, so you can get like more views and stuff, you know. First of all, you need to like make yourself present, right? So usually people, to get more intimate to their viewers, they would um just a second.
Are you good, man? You keep like
Yeah,
interrupting yourself.
it's because I'm typing for a friend, you know, right now. So yeah, okay.
If you need to take a minute, man, you can. No big deal.
All right, I'm already done here. So yeah, if you do you have like other live streamers that you like, for example?
Um, I do, but I don't have time to watch them. Like I'm constantly streaming. I'm constantly like
That's your problem. You need to see your references, you know? You gotta see who's doing it right, who's getting the most views, and try to imitate them. It's basically a game of imitation and adapting, you know, on Twitch and stuff.
hang on, Issa. What's that? Oh, that would definitely get me some views, honestly. But I didn't want to use your piggies. Hmm? It's true. Okay. girlfriend is like, have
Well,
you?
to be honest, to say that I use your guinea pig would not be incorrect. At least for that one.
uh,
Like,
my girlfriend's saying that I should bring out the guinea pig that is like uh, that considers me her favorite, basically.
what?
My girlfriend's saying that I should bring out my guinea pig, or not my guinea pig, but the guinea pig that considers me like her person, and have her stream with me. I'd
That's
love
a
to do
great
that.
idea.
I'd love to do that, but I also like, I don't know. Um,
So, okay, so for example, as I was saying, you need to see what are the other artists on live stream doing, right? So you can have like a reference and try. You need to see like before I could see before I started doing my VTuber stuff, uh, because I've actually seen like 20 VTubers before I even started, you know. So I need to see a lot of references.
so I mean, the people that I watch Modern Day James. I watch like a lot of these people, and like they're not really doing anything different than I am. So I shouldn't say that. Like they've just been doing it so long that like I don't know how to explain it, but they have such an audience built up. So it's like seeing what they're doing now, like I can't, it's not that I can't do those things, it's that I'm just already doing those things. It's just that they already have the audience. Does that make sense?
Yes, but even so, you can. Okay, let's start by parts. Okay, so remember the marketing stuff I told you, right?
Go over that again. Because all you
What?
said was marketing. You didn't say anything. I
Okay.
don't know if you remember that you didn't say anything else, but you just stopped at
Yeah, I'm
marketing.
just saying. If you remember, I told you marketing, right? So the marketing is not like, oh, you need to give out like pamphlets or do whatever, you know. Um, but like you need to create your audience by like for example, you need to have a YouTube.
I got
You
that,
need
and
to
I'm live
have
streaming to it almost every day as well. I actually multi-stream.
Yeah, that's not exactly. Well, think about it like this: YouTube is not made for streaming. Okay, like I do a lot of I do these courses for live streams and for content creation and stuff. That's not how it works. Okay, so
So
basic
what would you say YouTube is like?
YouTube is okay. Think about it this way: YouTube is like it's like Google, right? You type in, you find it. That's what YouTube is. Now think about it this way: Twitch, you can't. For example, if I were to type right now, um, I don't know, drawing angels or parallel illustration or illustration, how many options would you? How long would it take to me to find you? Okay, so it's not a search engine, basically. Twitch is not a search engine, but YouTube is. So what you have to do, right, or what is recommended, would be to create videos on YouTube separately, right? Videos that you can edit, have like a you know, like a theme, like a niche, right? Do you get what I'm saying?
Kind of, but like,
Like for example, if you're gonna do art, then you're gonna have to have like a theme, right? Something that makes you be you, right? And you need to post videos and edit those videos on YouTube. That's one part. Next part is Twitter. Get those videos, get those links, put on Twitter and say, "Hey guys, I got this video on." People who already follows you are gonna watch those videos. Make a Discord. Make your group, like make your community grow within the Discord server, so that way you'll basically have people to come in, but and interact with one and each other, you know.
so I hate to say it, but I literally do all of those things. The only thing I don't do is I like my videos, like I don't necessarily have a lot of time to
to dedicate to
Uh-huh.
video editing.
Right.
So like
But
creating like video content, like this video that I'm doing right now would be totally useless, right? Like it's I'm like chatting with people. There's not any like me explaining what I'm doing. I could I could, if I had the time, go like and do a voiceover over a time lapse of me drawing.
well, here's the thing. Here's another thing that you can do on your Twitch. Make it more interactive. Like for example, put some rewards, points, stuff like
What
that.
is
You know.
so what is this? Tell me more about this because I actually don't know anything about that part of things.
Okay, so rewards are basically while you're watching your live stream, right? People are watching your live stream. They will get points, right? Channel points, and with these points, they can interact with your live stream personally, you know. And maybe they can put an audio. Maybe they can, you know, do something that's wacky and stuff. But
So
also, like,
so like
what?
how is this like how does this work? I'm using Streamlabs, right?
Okay,
Um
you're gonna
so
have
so can I do this through Streamlabs is the next question.
yes, but I would recommend OBS Studio.
Okay, forget that
Yeah,
OBS exists because I'm not going to use it. I'm using Streamlabs. It's just way easier for me. I don't have the time to go in and learn
ex-
OBS.
l- listen, you can export everything from the Streamlabs to OBS after you're done. Everything. You can just export everything.
What do you mean
But
export it?
like for example, if you have a reward, if you have like a layout or something, you can just export to the other, like to the other program. Um,
So why can't I just do it in that program?
yes. And by the way, make it like in your live stream. You should also, think about it this way. It needs to be like a show, right? You need to make it like the entire layout of your life presentable. Understand? Like, okay. After this is over, I think I'm gonna show you my layout. Okay? How I did it with my friend. Okay?
Well, can you just like live stream your screen? I can watch it.
I mean, I don't know. Is it gonna like disturb or I don't know
Is there
bother
like
or
is there a lot of
anything?
audio on it or something?
Yes, there is audio, but you're not gonna be able to hear it because Labs doesn't let me show. I mean, OBS doesn't let me show it. So let me just do a little thing here, just as quick, just a little something, really quickly.
I think the spear would actually be behind.
Where is it? Oh boy. Where is it? Anyways, um, here's the thing. Here, I'm gonna open it up so you can see it. I don't know if I've already shown you this, so
You've shown me your like whole stage setup and your VTuber setup. You've shown me all that. I'm not doing any of that.
yes,
I'm just saying like
you don't.
that's beyond what I want. Like, the stream that I want to present is one where people can come in, they can see my process, they can see what I'm doing as far as art goes, and they can
Yep.
discuss those types of things with me. I'm not interested in doing like a whole like show presentation thing. I take
He,
a look at
uh,
how modern day James does his stuff. That's really the type of stream that I'm looking to do. Is like he
yes.
goes in and he just streams chill, chill beats and
Let's see.
draws basically.
I'm gonna research him up. Modern day James. Let's see. Oh, okay, gotcha. Let's
But
see.
I mean, like take a look at his follower count. Like he's incredibly famous on YouTube and Twitch.
I can't wait. Yeah, I mean it works when you like when you're a little bit known and stuff, but and you do all the thing that I told you about, creating what's the word? Your your audience, right? But for example, his videos. How? What's your YouTube channel? Let me see.
I think it's parallel illustration. Here, let me link it. I don't have a whole lot of content on there. It's mostly just live streams.
There you go. For how long? How long are your live streams?
How long are they? Hours, many, many hours.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem, bro. Where's the link?
Let me get it here.
Okay, so here's a few problems. When you're on YouTube, right? You don't want to make like hours of live stream because no one watches hours of a video.
Same. Like, yeah, I understand that about YouTube, but I don't understand I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the time. Like I'm telling you, I literally don't have the time to sit and try to edit videos all day long until I get something that works.
What you could do is you could do shorts. That's something really good that you could do. You know? But you're still gonna have to edit. But at least you can speed run everything and just, crop the image and
Right, but
put it
that's
on
that's
YouTube.
kind of what I'm saying is like the reason I live stream is because I don't have to edit.
I get it totally. I get it. Well, yeah, that's gonna make it hard for you. Really, I'm trying to help you, dude, but
Right, well
everything
but that's what I'm
takes
saying
work.
though. Like yeah, I know like everything does take work, but like it's like how do I get this so that it's not like so that it doesn't feel like I'm um sitting in my Twitch chat alone essentially. Like I know that there's something that I'm doing wrong. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to show it to you. You need to
Well,
create your
there's
audience out, well, beyond that point of the YouTube and everything I've told you, you also need like the interface, right? The interface is something very important. You need to make it like rewards and stuff that I told you. You can make like little things to people interact with you. You can put like a layout, a small little layout that just makes it like, oh,
oh,
this is cute, this is cool,
why didn't I go to my
Uh,
page? Hang on, that's weird.
But, but did you get what I said?
Well, this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So, all that's important. Very
Well,
important.
see if this works. It's my studio link. I don't know why it's
Okay. Oh, is it this one? Tyler Cooper?
yeah.
Okay. Let me just subscribe to you. Holy moly. Dude. This is too much video. It's too much of a video.
Yeah, I understand that about YouTube, but I'm not trying to build a YouTube audience. I'm literally trying to build a Twitch audience that, it's people who come in, they want to participate in the stream, they want to chill, and they want to discuss art, but I don't like I know that this is a thing that people do. Like they sit and they get Twitch suggestions, they get, and they'll see videos of things
Yeah.
that they wanna watch and they'll watch them. But those are not happening. Like that's not happening very very
Yeah.
commonly.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing I'm trying to tell you. Because you need to make it more digestible, basically, and on YouTube, on
Forget
every
YouTube.
media.
Forget YouTube. Forget it. I'm not doing anything with YouTube.
It's okay. I'm just saying. For example, on YouTube, make it smaller. On Twitter, tell everyone you're live. On Instagram, hey, show all your arts that's already done. Make little stuff. It's a lot of work, basically, dude. It's not
Okay.
something. It's not for the faint of heart.
I hear that. I hear that. Yeah. No, and I get it. Like I get that that's what you're supposed to do. It's just that like what's frustrating is I am doing that and I'm getting very little results.
Really.
I do not have hardly anybody coming in and any new viewers. I get a couple people here and there, but really it's
Hmm.
it's very much an empty channel for the most part, even though I'm doing exactly the kind of art that I would like. I would sit and watch for hours and chat with the artist. If you know,
Well, maybe that's not what your audience want. Maybe that's what you want, but that's not what your audience want.
well, I look at my audience as me, right? Like the people that I want to reach are the people who are a lot like me. The
Do you
people
have a lot of people? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
no, I mean like that's like the same goes for you, right? The people you want to reach are the people a lot like you. They like what you do. They like, how you do
Not,
it.
not exactly. No, that's the thing. Not really. No. What I did was I thought to myself, okay, so there's this VTuber that I really love, right? And I love to animate. So what other guys that can animate look like really nicely, and what do they do? So I just mixed and matched and try to make a formula based on what I'm studying on live stream and YouTube and stuff. And I tried to aim to that.
Oh.
Got it? Like, that's what I tried to do. I mixed and matched, and I just went went all in, basically.
I guess.
So yeah.
I don't know. Like explain exactly. Like
Okay, so what live streamer do you really really love? Okay.
I
Think
love
about
like I said I love modern day James.
it. Okay. How is his live stream? What does he do basically?
He
What is it?
he streams his screen.
Okay.
And he talks about art stuff. He usually has a good discussion with people who are in his channel. But he usually has a lot of people who are watching him at any given time, so he can have an easy discussion with people asking questions. But he'll talk about like what it is exactly he's doing. That's pretty much it. Like if I go to his Twitch channel here, let's look at what he's doing.
He's offline right now.
Right, but he's got hundreds and thousands of videos. And another thing too, is he streams for hours, right? Like he just gets on,
Cool.
he starts streaming, he does it for the entire day.
Okay, but here's the question: how long has he been doing this, and how long have you been doing this? I need to know. Okay.
Well, I've been trying to build my audience for months now, but
And how long I can't speak anymore. How long has he been doing it?
I assume years.
So yeah, think about it this way, okay? I'm looking at his history, right, and all his videos and stuff. He started with an 8-minute video, right, and he went gradually, slowly, putting small videos of 10, 20, 14, 11, and eventually, when he got a lot of audience, he started putting like hours of video. There's videos that here 2 hours, 1 hour, 1 hour. But if you look at the 1 hour, 2 hours compared to the smaller videos, he gets a lot less views. He gets a lot less views, right? And that's because he's been there for a long time, right? Okay, but that's not the point, right? This is just what could help you even more. Let's see your Twitter. Where's your Twitter?
It's Parallel Sketch at Parallel Sketch.
I typed everything wrong, but that's okay. Damn it, I can't type. God damn it. Oh, here you go. Okay, found you. Let me just follow you. Okay, so have you been constantly feeding your stuff, on Twitter?
Every day?
Good, that's good. That's a good start. But like, it takes like more than just months, dude, to do to get like an audience. And
So it's just a
Instagram.
time game essentially right now.
It's a time game. It's also a presentation game. It's how you market it game. It's like, how do you sell yourself off? How are you gonna sell yourself to me? Like, how are you gonna show yourself? How are you gonna? You get what I'm saying?
Well,
It's a
I
lot of
do.
work,
I do. Yeah.
unfortunately.
No, I get that it is a lot of work, but it's just frustrating because I feel like I'm doing a lot of the work and I'm not getting any results. But I guess it's just a waiting game. I just have to wait longer to see those results.
Yeah, but really, dude, evaluate like everything that I'm telling you is something that I've been doing on my course. Everything that I'm telling you, like time, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, da da da, all those stuff, are things that I've been studying. I'm not telling this because I made it up out of my head. You know, these are live streamers and YouTubers that actually work and live with this and came and showed like this all this their strategies basically, you know. And so if you want to continue, you're gonna take a lot longer time than if you did like the other way around. But I get you if you don't have
So
time to
you're
do it.
saying that I should actually focus on building my YouTube presence before my Twitch presence?
No, no, no. You should do it like at the same time. Make it put a little stuff like make it more presentable. Like your Twitch. It's not that it's bad. Okay. When I say presentable, I mean like you know like for example you have a webcam and then you show your face and hey everyone how's it going, and then you're gonna go to the draw and then you have like a little transition thing, a cute little transition, little things like that really makes all the difference, you know.
Well, I
Makes
would
a
I
lot
would
of
I would agree to some extent, but like also, you know, you're
okay,
assuming that there's
go ahead.
already somebody watching your channel. like like the transition
Hey,
means nothing if nobody sees it,
bro, it
right?
doesn't mean nothing. Obviously it doesn't mean anything, but it makes a lot of difference because think about it this way: everyone is searching on Twitch, okay? Everyone's just going by, okay? It's like you're in the river, right? You're a fisher in the river, and there's a lot of fish coming, right? And you're using like not like a net, a small net. You want to keep that fish inside the net. You get it? So you need to make that net really good that people, the other fishes are when they're going by, they stay basically. You know, that's the thing. You need to make it like, and also networking. Networking is also very important. You need to talk to other people as well. Make friends, basically.
Okay.
Networking is bullshit stuff. You know, you need to talk to friends and other live streamers. Make friends, basically, and don't try to like be like, oh, be my friend. No, you know, just
Well, no,
be
because
nice.
I know how annoying it would be. Like, I don't want to do things that would annoy me, right? So I don't want to go into somebody else's channel and be like, "Hey, be my friend, subscribe to my channel." Like that would just
Yeah,
annoy me. So, but like obviously, like if I go out and I start doing that where I'm trying to network, like that's part of it is I do have to promote myself. I do have to make sure that like I
yeah,
am getting people to try to subscribe to my channel. But like
exactly.
I yeah, I get it. I think I'm starting to get what you're kind of putting down. Like it sounds like it's just like basically I need to keep doing what I'm doing, but more of it I and for longer for more time. Like
Yeah,
um
like you'll see if you do what I'm saying, like YouTube, Twitter, all the stuff that I've just laid down, right? You might have more results after a year or two, you know, and that's the short term. The way you're doing, you're probably gonna take like
well
lot more than you're thinking.
so but okay, but what you're saying then is that the shortcut way is what?
Well, well, again, as I'm saying, make yourself like think. Okay, so if I were to research you, how do you want to present yourself? Okay, make yourself presentable. Make yourself like a real star. You know,
What is
and
that?
don't
So what does that mean to you? When you look at when you look at what I'm doing on my stream right now, what does that mean?
okay. For example, I want to be able to like, well, maybe have a tutorial on what you're doing. Like have a little script. Maybe you don't need to like literally script everything, but so a little bit of pieces here and there. Make it like a script. Get that part you scripted and put it on YouTube. You know that little part you need and stuff. put it on Instagram. Show the
Wait,
art
wait, wait,
you're
wait.
doing right
Uh,
now. You
So,
know.
so
So
wait, wait,
what?
wait. So, I mean, even though this is taking me hours, right? Like this is gonna be hours long. You want like a chopped up video to
Yeah.
show the process, like, and so would I like
Yeah.
voice
Yeah.
over it, or how would you say I would do that?
For, okay, so there are people on YouTube that usually do this. Okay, for example, they're live streaming for hours, right? This is something that I'm intending to do. They're live streaming for hours and hours, but they stop for like 10, 15 minutes or something, just to show a tutorial and answer the chat while they're giving out the tutorial. You know, for example, there's a VTuber called Cap Abal. Have you ever heard about him?
No,
Abal.
but no, I don't think
You
so.
should check him out. You should check him out. He's really cool. He's a horror VTuber. Really cool dude.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, yeah. It's a cool dude, and he gives tutorial on how to make your live stream better. You know, most of the things I'm telling you also comes from him. You know, and my teachers.
So wait, go back a couple steps though. You said something about
Hey,
uh
I'm the chestnut. He looks like a woman, but there's a man. Law, you need an editor for what he's talking about. Actually, you don't need an editor. If you know how to edit, you can do it yourself. You know, it's really easy.
I do. I no. This is so. DCB is actually he's the guy who commissioned these. Okay, so you're actually saying like basically give him like man boobs, like big boobs.
Big boobs.
Looks like a
Oh.
woman. Looks like a woman. All right. Yeah. So he knows what he's talking about when it comes to the character here. But yeah, no, I agree. Like that is honestly what it feels like for the amount of time that I want to invest. Like because I want to do what you're saying. Like I want to put all this time into my YouTube. But if I do that, then I don't have time to do this.
I get you. No, it's cool. It's cool. It's fine. You know, I get you.
But
Um,
so like, what are your suggestions? Like, would you suggest that I hire an editor then? Like, is that something that you know?
Listen, I don't know how much money you have to actually invest in those, so I wouldn't recommend it, okay? Because I would say to you, try to make quick edits, a little intro and stuff, like organize your days just to, like 2 hours of live stream, it's good enough, you know? Don't try to make 3 hours if you can't like have the rest of the day to do the other stuff. Basically, you're gonna be occupied, you know?
Well,
So
okay,
you need to organize your
but hold up, because so I can't just do 2 hours, right?
Okay,
Like
why?
and I shouldn't say I can't do just do 2 hours of live stream. I can do 2 hours of live stream. That's fine. I can't just do 2 hours of art.
No, no, I'm. You're not getting what I'm saying. Like, if you're live streaming, I mean, when you're live streaming, right?
Uh
When
huh.
you're live, you can do 2 hours of live stream. That's perfect. You can find cheap editor on Fiverr. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, sure, but I don't know how much is he willing to spend. That's the thing. And I never use Fiverr, so yeah, I
Yeah.
don't
No,
know.
I don't know. I have a Fiverr account. I actually that's not a bad idea. But um.
Okay, so let me end this explanation. So think about it this way, okay? What was I saying again? I don't
Well, no,
remember
so
my
I was saying that like you said like split my day up so that I have like I have my live stream for 2 hours, then I do my video editing for 3 hours, then I do this for, however many hours, then I do that for however many hours. I like my job is to draw, is to paint, is yeah, like
great.
and that's like how I have to set my day up. So like imagine I'm doing 8 hours of drawing.
Well,
And that means that I like simultaneously I can do 8 hours of live streaming because I'm doing that um I can do them at the same time, but that doesn't mean like uh but like I can't not do the 8 hours of drawing, if that makes sense. Like
I
um
get you. No, it's totally fine, dude. But you can you could organize your week and then instead, or you can have one day where you need to draw for 8 hours, or and another day you just do all those stuff I told you, and the other day you go back drawing 8 hours.
hmm,
So yeah,
it's not a bad idea.
it's a strategy. It's a strategy, but you don't need to take everything like from by heart. You know, you don't need to take it to heart. You can do it.
Well,
like,
you
whatever
you
you
just sound
want.
like you have a lot of experience doing this. So I'm trying to like gather what I can based on like also what I do.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
like cause I'm definitely doing things differently than you. Like I'm not producing the same type of content that you would be producing.
Yes.
But I think that a lot of those things, like almost everything you said, applies to me in some capacity. It's just figuring out um, how can I make it work within what I have to do, right? Like I have the obligatory scheduling that I have to do, but then I have the free time things that I can do. So you're saying that like a lot of my time should be thank you thank you Desmond. Uh, yeah, and because yes, and I uh like I'm trying to figure out how to so another big limiter for me is I don't know the like I don't have that professional grade quality editing.
Okay.
So I would need to learn not only would I need to learn a new tool, right? I'd need to learn the editing software, but then I'd need so like I'm trying to match what I can actually like physically accomplish within a week and a day and a month and a year. Like
Okay.
there's a lot going on that I like and really
Well,
what I want to do is I just want to draw, right? Like that's all I
yeah.
want, but
Yeah.
I need to get people interested in what I'm doing, and in order to do that,
Uh-huh.
I need people to see what I do. And I've always thought like maybe the best way to do that is through live streaming because a lot of people watch live streams. But
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of work as well.
but yeah, like
By the way,
I
Yumi
can't have
said,
I can't have
"Sweet morning."
Oh hey Yumi, good morning. I'm in the art and commission chat room. Let's give this guy some boobs.
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I can teach you, like how to act. You gotta act it up. You know,
You think
you
so?
gotta.
I can't just like
Yeah,
it
I
just
mean,
can't be me on stream. Like that's not a
oh, you can be yourself, but you gotta have that. How can I say it? That little thing that's a little bit more. You know, just a little bit more. It's yourself, but a little bit more. You know, at least what I see most. Like for example, I don't know. Think about the big live streamer. I don't know. Let's think about it. I only know VTubers. That's the worst part.
Yeah, that doesn't help me because I'm just I like it's
Yeah,
not something
yeah.
that
I'm
interests
saying.
me at
Okay.
all.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like. Well, there's also VTubers that are artists as well. So you get where I'm trying to go.
Oh, I know a lot of
Um.
artists have VTubers, but like I'm not
Yeah.
like it's just not something that like I would do face cam
Uh-huh.
before I did VTube, honestly. Like I don't mind showing my
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
It's literally
You could do that.
but the issue the reason I don't is mainly because I just don't have any viewers who would be interested in that right at the moment. But
Yeah.
if you're saying then like I should just do what I would do normally without worrying about that, then um okay, so
Here's the thing.
this is one thing. This kind of thing right here bugs me. Do you see how his arm comes out and his wing comes out at like practically the same angle?
Mhm.
I don't want that. I want because that's a tangent.
Okay.
So I
So
want to
here's
make
the
that
thing.
different.
So I think I may have confused you.
Uh
Oh
oh.
look,
Uh oh. What do you got? Help
bro.
hit me Desmond. This
So
is
here's
good.
the
This is
thing.
good. We're hitting in the sketch phase, so I can just like erase and start do different
Yeah.
things.
So bro, here's the thing. Here's a few things that I'm not gonna say it now, but after you're done live streaming, like I hope you do it like in 2 hours or such, because I'm not gonna have the rest of the day off to help you. Okay, so I hope you have the time later. But anyways, um, yeah, there are things like, as I was saying, you need to act up, you know, and always your chat is your best friend. You're gonna have to talk and look like a hawk to that chat and like, okay, someone answered. You know? And again, when you're saying to me is that, oh, I'm not gonna change anything because I don't have an audience. That is a lie. You're never gonna get an audience if you don't change now, because if you're not presentable, people aren't going to stay. That's the thing. It's the other
Hmm.
way around.
That
You
is
know?
very aggravating, but I get it. That does make it makes a lot of sense, but it's like, uh, why can't I
I
just
know,
have an
I
audience first? It'd be so much easier.
I know. I know.
So
And you
yeah,
need to change, or else people won't stay. If you wait to people to come to stay, once you're like, it's gonna take a long ass time, and yeah, and as soon as you're like, if you want to change again, it's gonna be impossible. Oh, he doesn't have woman parts. He has man parts, but his physical frame is like a woman's slender feminine face, curved, etc. But he has a chest. What?
a chest penis.
He's
All right.
but he's brown tits out, etc.
I think I
Bro,
get it. All right. So yes, that did confuse me. I definitely thought you were literally trying to say he had moobs, but okay. Woman parts, his man
so
parts, physical frame is like a woman, slender, feminine. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I think a lot of this is going to be in this later phase where I can like really emphasize the physical, like the feminine features. Um.
exactly, act like you have a million subs. Have a million like you're already a popular Twitch. Exactly, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You know? If you don't look, think about it. If you act like, oh, I'm a nobody, everyone's gonna think you're a nobody, and no one's gonna stay.
That's a fair.
That's the worst part. You need to be, I am the king of the world, or else no one's gonna stay. You know?
See, I know I'm not good at this. I'm just not. Screamers. You don't scream? Oh, you don't think I should? You don't think I should scream at my art? Like, ah! Have you ever seen that video of the guy who he's like an anti-Bob Ross, or I don't know how to like describe it exactly, but he's just doing a painting and he's like, and now we will pour our emotions into this painting. Yellow's the color of anger, so I'm going to scream at my canvas. And he starts painting with his brushstroke, and he just screams the loudest scream right at his painting, like for no. It's the funniest shit ever, I swear.
That's just amazing. But yeah, those are my tips. You can take it if you want it. You don't need to do it, but yeah.
No, I think that does help. Like it definitely helps. It's just it's one of those things where it's like a big part of what you're saying is I need to invest more time in the streaming side of things if I want to gain an audience quickly, and I just don't have the time. I just don't have the
But
time.
again, but remember what I told you. Twitch is not
Well,
like a search
oops.
engine, okay? Twitch is not a search engine. Remember that, okay?
Okay, so Twitch is not the platform where I'm going to gain an audience. It's the platform where I'm going to keep an audience.
Exactly. Everyone who already knows you, who likes it, is gonna be with you on Twitch. People who don't know you will research you on other platforms, basically.
Yes, no, I agree, Desmond. Like, if I'm not good at something, I should hire somebody. I'm trying to think of like, I think that Fiverr idea might be a good idea. Because so like I can produce all the like art pieces, like art things that I need, so I can do the what would that be? Like the avatar, the little like just any like icons needed around the stream, anything like that. So all those things are easy for me to do. The issue being is the side, it's the hustle of editing the pieces.
Yeah, I mean, if
together.
you want to hire someone, do it, dude. But don't let it go away. Just don't let it, the chance and the possibility and all the time just go away.
Yeah.
If you're because it's a waiting game, right? As I told you, and you want the waiting to go quickly, so do the fastest way. As I told you, because you're doing
Yeah.
the long way.
Oh, I know. I'm playing the long game. Yeah, I mean, like something I could do, honestly, is like these last two drawings would make really good, like tutorial videos because they were kind of a very but the problem is that like I definitely I know I can do it. It's just I have to find the time to do it. So maybe I do that though. Maybe I just take take a day or so here, coming up, and
Hey, if you need help, I'm here to give you some tips.
oh, I like that. Where I do an art trade for editing. Ah, that's not a bad idea.
Oh, by the way, people, where's Yumi? Yumi, get your ass up here. Get your fat ass up here right now. I'm sorry, Yumi. I'm just.
Whoa, whoa, some violence going on there.
Yeah, I just wanted to show her my animation stuff. I'm really happy. I did like a Hello Kitty type of vibe on my little character. It's really cute. It's really cute.
I messaged the admins. Do you guys know how to post in the live streamers channel in this server?
What? Nothing. Toxic.
Yeah, they're just calling you out.
Oh, I'm so cute.
Who can do
Yes,
art
I
of my
got
newest
sadness.
BNHA OCs? I'd love if they can be drawn in a similar style to that show. BNHA. Is that BNHA? Is that the shit. Why can't I think of the name of it? Crow, I know those reels. You took a class in negotiation. Hell yeah, I dig it. You got me. I need it. I honestly. Alright, so yeah, we're going with like a really slender frame. I don't want to give those the hips too flary because that's very feminine. But giving it like thin, non-muscular legs. I actually really like how these legs are positioned. Oh yeah, and I wasn't really sure what kind of weapons these guys might carry. I definitely like it. It only makes sense for them to have ranged weapons, though, right? Because if you have the aerial advantage, your whole advantage is being at a distance from your opponent. So I was trying to think like maybe we give them some kind of like fantasy gun. Ooh, like what if you had like a spear gun? Ooh, that could be actually really cool. Okay, yes, I know those reels, Yumi. I know the reels. I know which reels you're talking about. Hashtag buying other payments. Oh, they're offering Nitro characters or Robux. Yeah, you can't post in here and be and it's not chill.
Oh, hello there. Do you have any other questions, Crow?
No, I think you kind of helped a lot actually. It's just yeah, I don't know. Like I will have to evaluate what I can actually do here.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you. I appreciate you going out of your way. Like you definitely know the streaming space better than I do.
Thanks. It's a lot of study.
a lot. No, it is. Like, dude, it's for real. Like each one of these things, like I don't know if people realize, like each one of these things could literally be an entire college course. Like,
Yeah.
like character design is literally its own college course, and like you know, I like the facts that I am able to like combine my sketching with character design with like all these different factors, like I mean, I guess it's a testament to my education maybe, but like also like not everybody can do it. So the fact that you can do all that with your, you know, with your live streaming is impressive as well. Like don't undersell those skills. Definitely, you know, keep those skills.
Oh no, it's I'm gonna have to, you're gonna have to give me $20 after all of this.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, no. Seriously, like I mean, hey, actually, for realsies, you want some art? Like I for real will get you something.
No, dude, I'm just joking. I love to help.
Alright. That was usually sloppy free art, but whatever, it's fine. uh,
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm joking with you. You know, it's for free. Knowledge is for free for me. You know, I think it
yeah,
should be for free.
yeah, Desmond, let's hop in the blah 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 the channel that I don't remember. Project W channel. All right, Isa, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye. Bye bye.
A bunch of people are buying stuff. Not for me, but you know, a bunch of people buying stuff. Let's see. Just gotta get these feetsies looking coolio, like little pigeon feetsies. The boobas. Yeah, Desmond, I'm chilling in the lounge on Discord. Do you not? Did you give me the go ahead to join? What are you? I'm confused. Does it let you do voice on Twitch? I don't. I think I'm confused. Am I psycho? Yeah, no, I'm just in our Discord. Uh, because I don't have permissions to give anybody the invite to that server, or not anybody, but like everybody. I think you can join actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's just like a big process to get certified as an artist, but since you're not doing that, then probably wouldn't matter that much. Hey, Desmond?
Yeah, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Where'd you go?
But yeah, I just being misinterpreted. Like I was like, doesn't understand what I'm saying.
No, I totally get that. Yeah, and I feel bad because I'm like, I think he means this, but I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm also a notorious misinterpreter. Like, I will like straight up confuse the hell out of myself when I'm trying to like do something. So, all right, what do you got for me?
So, the idea, like female frame, all of that. I imagine like they're just like they have like like a chest, they have the female look, but I don't know how to describe like they have like a masculine like frame though. You know what I mean? Like there's like they're still man. It's that I don't know how to, but it's like to someone who doesn't know, they all look the same. You get what I'm saying? Um, but then
Yeah, I
there's like
mean,
the different, the
the way I was figuring it would kind of work would be like the females would have very slight frames and would like and like then the males would have like yes they'd be like masculine but they would still be like really like thin and unless you mean something different. I guess maybe I'm not getting it.
no, I think yeah, like the men are just uh I don't want to create like a the men work out and the women don't, because there are still like women warriors.
Right.
They're but they look like they're just kind of more like you've seen like this is gonna sound creepy, hold on a second, but you've seen like younger people who aren't like younger males who aren't like fully developed, but they still have like nice musculature. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I think
That's
so. So
kind of
so
like how the males look.
do you have I maybe you know what would actually probably help is if you had like reference photos of what you were kind of thinking. Because I can kind of I can kind of hear that it sounds like um what you're imagining. So even if do you know like an anime or a show that I could like reference perhaps? Because I feel like I'm on the right track, but I also feel like so I mean, maybe what it is too is does my drawing seem like they're too old almost? Like do they seem like they're like too mature and we should be like aging them down in some capacity?
I think it has like a good example is like how like you've seen like the DC animated movies with like Wonder Woman, right?
Uh-huh.
You know how she has like broader shoulders and she has like more definition,
Yeah.
like that. Like his shoulders aren't very broad. He's feminine for sure, but it's like Wonder Woman is still feminine in her frame, but because she is stronger and is she built different. She has
For
broader
reals.
shoulders though.
For reals, yeah. Oh, okay. So you do actually want some of that like masculine musculature, because so like, and this is obviously like generalization to the upteenth, but in order for art to really work, you have to generalize for a lot of things. But like a general rule is to make somebody look more petite, you bring in the shoulders and you make you make them look uh, that just automatically makes them look more feminine. Um, and then if you want to make someone look more masculine, you pull the shoulders out because essentially those muscles, um, like that's what defines uh, like that the like the chest muscle and everything like that. So I guess like so if I'm making sure of this, then like we do want them to still have like a feminine. Okay, maybe I'm just not grasping this. So yeah, I don't know. I'm probably confusing myself, honestly.
Easy generalization. Men are kind of built like Wonder Woman.
Okay, so would they still have the boobas or
Not,
no boobas?
no, they have chest, they have pectoral,
Okay,
but they're still like like I say that they're built like Wonder Woman because they still have her. She's still very curvaceous. Like, oh wow, that was quite a turn. Um, uh, yeah, but she has like these. She does have this very like defined like female bodybuilder kind of look going on.
right.
Actually, it's probably pull up a female bodybuilder.
Yeah, because like essentially like, and this is like not anything to do with like men or women like, but like in our society in general, women are defined by having a slighter frame and less musculature. But one of the things you can do for that is like, say I wanted to do I wanted to have a woman here, uh, so we give her that female frame. But then what we do is if we say, okay, so she's a woman but she's a bodybuilder, we then take that and we then define all these additional muscles, right? Like we still give her like that ripped ab, that ripped ab setup. The pecs, there's this little spot here that's like the top of the pectorals, um, and then the shoulders essentially bulge out too. But like this still like this style, it still keeps them with this very feminine physique. They're not like becoming hyper masculine. They're just becoming muscles on muscles essentially. Which is like I imagine this is like under the suit. This is like what Wonder Woman's got going on. She's got these like crazy ripped abs. Like she's obviously very much this bodybuilder in every sense.
Exactly. Now just replace those boobs with pecs.
With pecs, right? So yeah, so kind of what you're saying is like a very what like I would not use the term feminine because something that like we don't associate like femininity is not necessarily in our society, I should say. It's not necessarily associated with those muscles on muscles look. But yeah, if we were to do that with a
I like bodybuilders, so I like women with muscles. Maybe I'm just weird.
no, that's not weird at all. But that's kind of like it's this weird syntax thing, right? It has nothing to do with like reality. It's all just like what we use the words for. So like when I say like, oh, we don't use this word for this, that's I'm using it in like how does general like society use that word, not necessarily how it should be used. So like femininity, masculinity, like we in our society we don't associate muscles on muscles with femininity because that's just how our society has decided to do things. That doesn't mean those things aren't like that isn't feminine and or that women can't do that. It's literally a syntax problem. But so like does this look more what you're thinking where we've got this very slender man but that has like these ripped musculatures. Oh, and another thing too is that men and women have very different hip structures. That's like the number one differentiating feature. But does that look kind of?
That's the only thing I took.
Sorry, what? Yeah, I know Slenderman. Yeah. Yeah. So like, does that kind of look more like what you're thinking, where we've got the very defined muscles, but not necessarily like going like bulging muscles, like Fissa is like his is beyond bodybuilder. His is like the unhealthy insanity that is like a like someone who I don't even know, like this just muscles on muscles, right? Like his look is hyper masculine to the degree that it's like that if that was a real person they'd actually be very unhealthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean this is just Hafthor Bjornsson or Brandon Shaw. most guys are like, well, Hawthor is almost like 7 feet and he's like almost 400 something pounds, but he recently got like really ripped because he started doing boxing and he looks insane. You can really see him. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm not familiar with that. Shoot me a picture though. I will use it. But like, so this is still not quite what you're thinking though.
Oh no, yeah, it is.
Oh, okay,
I,
okay.
yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that I was like going on the right track here.
Yep, you are there.
Dude, I can't even tell you, like, it can be so frustrating working with an artist, especially honestly, especially me, who like I will use a definition of a word that they like the person like clearly did not mean when they used it as my like, oh yeah, that's what I'm going to when you say this, and like it'll just confuse the living daylights out of both me and the other person, and it's literally been a problem with clients in the past where I'm just like, yeah, no, you said this, and they're like, no, that's not what I meant though, and I'm like, but I don't know how to do it. And then we all cry, and then everybody's, it's a good time. It's a good time.
I think a lot of people are afraid of like confrontation.
Oh yeah, no,
like,
never be afraid of that with me. Like straight up tell me if like you think something's not good, do it. Like just say it, because that's the kind of criticism I respond well to. Obviously like, don't be like mean about it, but like if you have a criticism that's like I don't think we should do it that way, I think we should do it this way, just hit me with it, because that's like, honestly, that's the only way to like get the result you want, is with that kind of criticism. He kind of looks like One Punch Man. Like a more slender version of One Punch Man. Perfect. Honestly though, One Punch Man doesn't even look muscles until he like goes into his like Super Saiyan state.
Even then, he's not like a big dude.
No, that's like his whole trope. I kind of love it. All right, cool. All right. Yeah, that gives me some better direction on how to handle this. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this layer down, bring that layer even further down. Who's messaging me? Is it? Or wait, was that not me? What do you got going on today? Desmond? Hello? Desmond? Did I lose you? I lost him.
Hello?
Hello? You okay? I was like, oh no, I lost him.
I never know what's going on with this Discord. It's like, if I stop for like, if I move from one place for like 2 seconds, it's just like.
Yeah, Discord can honestly be really weird. Like, ooh, okay, we're saving right now apparently.
Yeah, such a. I was like, what? I'm like, why are we not talking anymore?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yesterday I went in and I just like, I went to town on like rendering out these things. It was kind of late at night and I was kind of bored. I was like, wouldn't it be cool if we had like some showcase art that we could like really like show around and be like, hey, check this out. This is like our new project, and blah blah blah. And so I'm gonna go ahead and dress up his background. That's my next like thing.
Oh yeah, give him some aspects of Injo.
Yes, yes. So I mean, it'll be really cool. It won't nearly be as detailed as the other one, like the canyon one, but it will, at least give us a sense that he's standing in a real place in a, because that's, I don't know, people just love that kind of stuff. Like that's what I want to see whenever I look for concept art and stuff like that. Is like, does it make me feel like I'm in the world? That's what I always look for.
Yeah. Does it? Am I in something?
I did. Am I in the Matrix? No, like, am I? Uh, I really, I don't know. I fell in love with the never-ending story back when I was a kid, and like just this concept that like every world is a story within a story within a story. Like every universe exists in the mind of some other person, essentially. Like
Yeah.
that concept to me it's so beautiful and so perfect. It's something that one of my comic ideas, I should say like technically all of my comic ideas, because I want to have like a multiverse comic scenario, like similar to Marvel but better, and where like all of my comics are part of the same universe, same Grainer universe, and the characters all interact with each other, and you know all this stuff.
I mean, technically, what we've got going on something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
these
just
are
like
these
that.
are your these are your your worlds, your universes that all mesh and intertwine. It's such a beautiful concept, and I love it. That's why actually that is probably the number one reason why I'm so excited to work on yours, is literally because like I can sense how big it can go. I feel the potential.
Feel the power.
Feel the power. Yes, yes, yes. Like you have infinite potential with your story, and that excites me to no end. Um,
Myself.
all right.
But
So
no.
the way I have these guys, I actually have them. Something that always bugged me about a lot of like angels and harpy character designs is they would always forget the tail feathers. So birds would not be able to fly straight or really at all if they didn't have tail feathers, right? It's just it's physically impossible. So and even airplanes, helicopters, everything, they have to have a tail because they can't steer without it, right? It's that much more difficult. And so I like even on her I have them, they're not very visible, but they are technically there, and the way I have it is like her dress in the back kind of does this number. Um, so if I can like figure out how to. I'm loving these lo-fi beats.
I love lo-fi, but I can't hear your lo-fi.
Oh, is it? Maybe it's too. Oh, maybe you. No, you probably just have it muted. That's probably why. So you don't get my audio doubled.
Oh. Oh, okay. Sorry, it took you away from your buddies, man. I was hoping we could all be in the same thing, chatting it
Oh,
up.
I know. Yeah, actually. So here, let me just send you an invite to this. I think we can. I'm always nervous about like other people's servers and stuff like that because I don't want to like step on my out of my territory. But if you can join this server, oops. Here. This is actually a really great place to find other artists too. because they constantly post like just everything all the time. But yeah, I just sent you an invite to it. So they will make you go through like the role selection and everything like that to get started. But why is
What's the
my
role?
why does my stream look all weird? What the heck? Oh, did I accidentally do that? Hey, Lady Kitsuko, how are you?
Do you follow? I'm at the announcements page. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now.
Yeah. So if you go to, I think it's if you go to roles after that. Can I just? Why is it making me do this weirdly? All right, whatever.
Go to. You said rules or roles?
It might be rules. I'm not actually 100% sure. You have to like follow whatever they tell you to do and to get through the whole thing. This is why I don't just like invite people, is because it's kind of a process.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like these
Number.
servers are really particular about who joins because they don't want bots and they don't want, you know, just like average, not average, but like ridiculous number of people joining for no reason. This is like specifically for people who are creators of art and looking to commission art. It's actually where I get a lot of my commission work.
Telling me to enter a password.
That's
Password.
what?
Enter your password to complete the change. What change? Let's see, just enter your phone. Try this.
So if I go ahead and I go to Stream Elements, no. It's weird. My stream manager on my phone did not pick up Lady Kitsuko's chat. It's annoying.
It's telling me to enter a password. I'm confused. It says enter your password to complete the change.
The chain. What are you? Which room are you in?
I went to rules.
Rules.
And then it asked me to verify my number. It says before you can talk here. It says my email address has been verified already.
Okay.
And then it said that
Oh, did it send you? Maybe it sent you an email to give you a password or something?
maybe. If it did, it didn't tell me.
Hmm.
096
What is this? Alert box. No.
Ended up getting into like the whole thing with another veteran yesterday at the school.
Uh-oh. Wait, the whole thing? What do you mean? What do you mean getting into it?
Like, kind of like a bit of a shouting contest, you know, like we're just kind of going back and forth.
Awkward. I always hate when that happens. Like, is this really the place, my guys?
I'm being honest with you, like I don't mind doing it. I don't shy away from confrontation, but it's it needed to happen because he, you know how you just have people that say that they want to do, you know, this, that, and the other, and so on and so forth, and you're just like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, let's do it. And you want to help and support them, and then um, when it comes time, like they don't, it's not what they're about, and you're just kind of like, hey man, you talk about doing a lot of stuff, you haven't doing it. Like I'm doing what you're talking about.
Dude, I literally have run into people like that. Like what is that? Like they think that they have like the most like, I think we talked about this where it's like they have the most woke opinion or something about something, and they're like, oh yeah, and this is what I would do if that were the thing, and then you're like, yeah, well let's do that, and they're like, whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute. I hate when that is like people like that just frustrate me because I'm like, guy, you could do so much.
Yeah, but what I realized is that you just wanna talk enough and loudly enough about
Yep.
doing something that other people.
And it's frustrating, I think, even more so because they talk so loudly they push others out of the space, right? Like that's what I think is the most frustrating to me is that sometimes people they'll come to the space thinking like, oh, I have I have a voice here. I can feel welcome and I can feel good. And then there'll be somebody like that in the space and they'll just shout everybody down with, it's like, yes, the words they're saying are right, but the way they're saying it is wrong. Like,
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I don't put any restrictions on how people say things. I think the idea that someone needs to say something a certain kind of way to you in order for you to receive it, I think that's kind of like that's malarkey.
Ooh,
to me.
I like that. I mean, hey, that's good. I'm always like, I think we should always listen. And like everyone should be able to voice what they're feeling, what they're saying, but it does not mean that everybody's opinion's valid. It simply means that like we should always listen before passing any kind of judgment.
Yeah, and I think people should really work on like tempering their interpretations and expectations.
Okay.
So, and what I mean by that is like, just as an example, excuse me, I'm about to burp.
Hate that, but also love it. It feels so good. Once it's out, it's
But-
good.
Right, we could have a conversation, and trying to think of something controversial. Cats and dogs. You could be like, I don't like cats because they're sneaky and they do this, that, and the other. Now, I know for me personally, when people say that they don't like cats because they're sneaky, it like blows my mind. I'm just like, they have padded feet. I'm telling you, they're
It's physically impossible for them to make a lot of noise. What do you
Right.
want?
It feels like, to me, it feels like people have some prior trauma as to why they have like this hatred for cats, and because cats have the ability to like sneak up on them, it's like either a control thing or it's a like just this weird dislike of cats. But now I could sit here and I could interpret this based off of my own feelings about the topic, your dislike for cats. Or, and hear me out here, I could listen to why you say you don't like cats and take you at your word. You could be like, oh, I don't like cats because I got scratched by this cat this one time and this, that, and the other. And so when I do interact with cats, it just doesn't go well.
Doesn't
Oh,
happen well. Yeah, there you go.
expectation is like, so on to expectations. If I come into a room thinking that everybody's supposed to like cats because I like cats, and then when they don't like cats, now I have an issue with them. That's a me problem. That's not a you problem.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I think this needs to go
Huh?
up and around.
I don't know what I was expecting. I thought everybody in here liked cats. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. This isn't the place for me.
And then from that point on, it's like, these guys aren't cool. This isn't that great of a group. Then it's like the group isn't now not
Yes,
good.
yeah, the group's the same. The group is the same one you joined. Oh
The
boy.
issue with your expectation.
What just happened? My
What'd you-
stream mic died.
Your stream